Good morning. As you can see, I'm very pregnant, 39 weeks pregnant, and I thought, why not do a pregnancy morning routine? It takes a lot of work to go to one side to the next. I'm gonna take you through a cozy yet realistic morning routine being this pregnant. I love watching these kinds of videos, so I thought, let's get my day started and I'll bring you guys along. I could only get up. Oh, I did it, you guys. Success. Before I leave the room, I just always look at these sonograms because they make me so excited to meet this little guy. Look, he's smiling. Can't wait to see that little smile in real life. It's gonna be so soon. I'm gonna actually get to hold you. Mornings are sure gonna look a lot different when this bassinet is filled with little man. So that is why I'm having a cozy morning routine now, because that's probably not gonna be very realistic. Oh, I wanna share with you really quickly my nightgown that I'm wearing right now. My friend gifted the Skims pajama set. It's very expensive. I looked online because I was like, wow, this fabric is so nice and so cozy, but honestly, it's kind of worth it. I don't know, if they had a cuter color other than gray, I might invest in another pair, but for right now, the black is just absolutely perfect. Waddling my way into the bathroom. I've gone pee about twice this morning. You don't need to see that, but I do want to share with you how I have been hydrating my skin, especially my belly, because I know a lot of mamas out there are concerned about getting stretch marks. Unfortunately for many, or fortunately, depends on how you view it, it's just a part of the process and it's totally okay if you get them. I so far haven't. Hold on, this is gonna be a weird sound. Looks like I'm running out of this lotion. There we go. This is the Luxe Unfiltered Lotion. I've been going back and forth between different lotions. I really like this one. I like the Kopari one. But this is just what I've been doing twice a day, lotioning my belly and my sides. I do have stretch marks from adolescence, just with growth development. But so far during this pregnancy, I haven't noticed any other ones. After I lotion, I then use this bio oil. I do think that this has played a huge role in that. And I don't know, maybe genetics also could play a part in it. So don't be too harsh on yourself. It's totally fine. It's a beautiful thing that you're creating right now, and your stretch marks are just a part of the journey and a reminder of what amazing things your body can do. Okay, she's leathered. In the mornings, I keep my skincare routine super simple. I use this for my facial wash, and then for my moisturizer slash primer before my makeup, or if I just don't want to have anything on but still get that little glow, the Supergoop Glow Screen is my absolute go-to. And when people tell me I have a pregnancy glow, I literally contribute it to this or the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. I don't really see the difference in my pregnancy skin. I'll attribute it to these products. Come on, Ember, let's go feed ya. It's time. Ryan usually walks them in the morning and then I'm in charge of feeding them. Since I have all of these apples, I do want to make something with them, and I did see that the Half Baked Harvest posted her new recipe for apple cinnamon rolls, so I thought we could whip those up this morning together. I did already make the dough because I just wanted to get started and I didn't feel like filming it all, but the dough is almost done, and then we're going to prep the filling together and then make the cinnamon rolls together. The apples are all chopped. I used Honeycrisp, of course. It's my favorite apple of all the apples. And then my next favorite baking apple would be a Granny Smith. Time to whip up this filling. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and then 1/4 cup of regular sugar. Now I'm just whisking all of those ingredients together. You guys know I love my dough hook. We have a chicken in the backyard. The neighbor has one, and it is so lovely to wake up to in the morning. I feel like I'm back home on my aunt's farm. I like to call him Chicken in the Big City. I just brought my laptop in and I turned on Casper. Right now I have these apples in apple cider. This is not in the Half Baked Harvest recipe. I actually grabbed this idea from another recipe, but I thought if the apples are softened and soaked into this apple cider, it would add a layer of flavor and then it would just cook better throughout the rolls. We'll see. I love kind of adding a Kaylee twist to it and grabbing from different recipes. The dough is looking good. I'm gonna punch her down so that we can roll her out. Dough babies. key to making the perfect cinnamon roll slice is to take dental floss and then you cross it and then snap it like that. And then boom, you don't have any trouble with a knife and messing it all up. It just perfectly turns into the cinnamon roll. You can transfer it into your baking dish. These buns turned out gorgeous. Look at that filling inside. I've never made apple cinnamon rolls before, but they smell absolutely heavenly. And I think they're going to need to be popped into the oven right now so I can eat sooner rather than later. As you guys just saw, I whipped up the brown butter maple frosting and I had to taste test. It tastes so good. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to slather it on these rolls. Slather time. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. There's just some things in life that bring you utter joy. And slathering icing on cinnamon rolls is one of those joys for me. You wanted a realistic vlog. This is the non-aesthetic cinnamon roll because it just slathered its way out of the pan with ooey gooey icing and yummy apple filling. You know, not an aesthetic plate, but I bet it's gonna be delicious. Review to come. I had to take my pajama top off because it was getting hot in this kitchen with the oven on. But here we go. A little bite. Whoa, oh my, heavenly. Half-Baked Harvest really knows how to throw together a recipe. This is divine, delish, scumdiddlyumptious. All right, time for me to go pop on a festive movie and enjoy the rest of this because that's exactly the cozy morning I want. Gotta stop, gotta sit. Breakfast was delicious. Every time after I eat breakfast, I automatically come into the bathroom and take my prenatal vitamins. I've been loving the Garden of Life still. You've seen it in a few of my vlogs already. And I just take one of these and I no longer have pregnancy anemia, which is wonderful. But I still am gonna take my iron pill once a day. I'm gonna get ready for the day because I actually have a few things I'd like to get done. Let's get ready. I don't have too much to do today. There's just things I would like to get done nesting wise. Like I still need to finish my hospital bag because if this water breaks at any point, the stuff is not in the bag. There's just like a few tidying up things that I just feel if something were to happen, I want to come home to a somewhat organized, clean home because I just know myself and I know that I will just appreciate the journey a lot more if I'm in a cleaner space. So I'm just gonna put on, I've been so simple with how I do my makeup to kind of just make me feel like I'm put together. It's really just concealer, a little bit of this It Cosmetics foundation. The CC cream is so good. It has SPF in it. It gives my skin such a nice like color and glow because I get the glow version. Obviously, I wanted to say like I would not be making cinnamon rolls if it wasn't the weekend because that is a timely process, but I'm trying to have like slower weekends and really enjoying my time as this is my last few weeks being pregnant or few days, like really I don't know, and I'm just kind of honestly a little sad about it because I have never truly loved my body more than being pregnant, and this unexpected journey has just been so wonderful to me in so many ways. And I actually like prayed to God last night and I was like, thank you so much for seeing what I needed in my life and giving it to me when I'm just such a person of planning. I love to plan, and I think there's a time and place to be that kind of person, but there's also a time and place when you can't plan too much or then you miss the beautiful opportunities that come by that can be spontaneous or just something that you might have not known that was for you. So I don't know, I'm just trying to really embrace these last few moments of being pregnant. And also I didn't get to have a belly for quite some time. Like he did not show up. Like I love rocking the belly. I can't help it. Like, I just feel so confident with it, and I don't want abs. Like, I want my pregnant belly 24/7. And so now that I have one, I'm just like, obviously if you follow me on social media on like Instagram and TikTok, like I've been really just showing it off because I feel so beautiful with it. Didn't really show up until like the last maybe 7 months-ish to where people like were noticeably like, oh, you're pregnant. And as you guys know, it is the spooky season, which I do love, and I'm so sorry. Like I really do feel guilty, and I know you guys are totally understanding and supportive of me not putting up videos as frequently this year as I did last year. Like last year I popped off, so if you missed any of those, I had so much festive content for you guys, and I just have to be true to myself and not force it, especially like I want to be proud of the things I put up and I'm not feeling it. So that's what I've been doing, and I've been really posting more so on TikTok just because I've been really enjoying how quick form it is and how easy it is for me to film and put things up. I don't feel as like, I guess like art form wise, I like my YouTube videos to look a certain way, and then TikTok, like I don't really care too much about it. It does well on TikTok when like you don't care too much, but on YouTube, like even if it doesn't do well, like these are my home videos that I want to look back on and really enjoy and create that storyline for me to look back on, if that makes sense. I typically wouldn't do this either, but I'm just feeling like my eyeballs need a little eyeshadow. And I've had this palette for probably way too many years, but I can't help it and I'm not gonna throw it out. The natural palette from Too Faced, everything I want in a palette and more. Actually, they could have a black eyeshadow and then it really would set the whole entire palette for me. Oh wait, I want to do a little blush. I love blush. It has been getting cooler here and the leaves have been falling a little bit because we have sycamore trees on our street and they fall year round, but it's still so nice when it's during this time. I said this in my last video, but I've been really like homesick watching everybody's leaves change colors, and I'm like, oh man, the magic that is fall. It really is so magical. I would never take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. Don't get me wrong, I love LA winters in January and February and March. Just have an East Coast heart during September through December. I feel so swollen these last few days. Sometimes just putting a little something on really makes you feel put together. Get yourself some sets from Amazon. That's another quick and easy tip to feel put together with very minimal effort, especially if you're pregnant. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm going to do a night routine as well. I'm just so nervous, like I'm gonna plan these videos and then all of a sudden he's gonna come and then I just wasted time filming content. But you know, it is what it is. We just gotta roll with the punches because that's just life, and he will come when the time is ready and I will post content when I'm ready. So thank you so much for all your love and support, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.